Inspiration and initial concept. PlayerUnknown Greene. Brendan Greene, an Irish video game designer, initially worked as a photographer, graphic designer, and web designer. His passion for gaming and modding led him to experiment with various game modifications. Greene was inspired by the Japanese film Battle Royale and the book The Hunger Games series, both of which featured a last man standing format. He began creating Battle Royale mods for games like Arma 2 and Arma 3, which garnered attention and a dedicated player base. Development. Bluehole Studio, South Korean game development company, Bluehole, recognized the potential of Greene's Battle Royale concept. In 2016, they approached him with an offer to create a standalone game based on his mod. Greene joined Bluehole as the creative director, and the development of PUBG commenced. He brought his vision of a realistic, intense, and strategic Battle Royale game to life. Development process. Game design. PUBG was designed as a last-man-standing shooter where 100 players are parachuted onto an island and must scavenge for weapons, vehicles, and supplies to survive while eliminating other players. The game features a shrinking play zone that forces players into closer combat over time, ensuring a dynamic and tension-filled experience. Realistic ballistics, varied terrain, and a wide range of weapons and equipment add to the strategic depth. Technical development. The game was developed using Unreal Engine 4, which allowed the team to create detailed environments, realistic physics, and high-quality graphics. The engine's flexibility also enabled frequent updates and improvements. Early development focused on optimizing performance to handle large-scale multiplayer matches. This included network optimization, server stability, and graphical enhancements. Alright, let's talk about the release and success of PUBG. Now, let's dive into the early access phase. PUBG was released on Steam's early access platform in March 2017. This early release allowed players to buy and play the game while it was still in development, providing crucial feedback that helped shape the final product. The developers actively engaged with the community, addressing bugs, balancing gameplay, and introducing new features based on player suggestions. Moving on to the full release. PUBG officially launched in December 2017. By this time it had already built a massive player base and received widespread acclaim. The game quickly became one of the best-selling and most played games on Steam, breaking several records for concurrent players. Alright, so let's talk about the impact on the gaming industry. And now the popularization of the Battle Royale genre. PUBG's success played a pivotal role in popularizing the Battle Royale genre. The game's unique blend of survival, scavenging, and combat influenced numerous other titles. Games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Call of Duty Warzone incorporated Battle Royale modes, drawing inspiration from PUBG's mechanics and success. Finally, let's dive into the technical aspects. Game engine and design. Utilizing Unreal Engine 4 allowed the developers to create a vast, open-world environment with realistic lighting, textures, and physics. The engine's capabilities also facilitated the implementation of complex mechanics like bullet drop and vehicle physics. Community and esports. Community engagement. The PUBG development team maintained active communication with the player base, frequently releasing updates, patches, and new content. Community feedback played a significant role in shaping the game's evolution. Although not as prominent as some other games, PUBG's community created custom game modes and maps, adding to the game's replayability and variety. Esports. PUBG quickly established itself in the esports arena, with numerous tournaments, leagues, and competitive events being organized worldwide. The game's tactical depth and high skill ceiling made it a favorite among competitive players. Events like the PUBG Global Invitational and the PUBG Continental Series attracted top-tier teams and large audiences, further solidifying PUBG's position in the esports landscape. Continued development. PUBG Corporation. To focus exclusively on PUBG and its related projects, Bluehole formed a subsidiary called PUBG Corporation. This allowed for more dedicated resources and streamlined development. PUBG Corporation continued to expand the game with new maps, modes, and features. They also worked on optimizing the game's performance and addressing player feedback to keep the community engaged. Legacy and future. Ongoing popularity. Despite new competitors in the Battle Royale genre, PUBG maintained a loyal player base and continued to attract new players. The game expanded to various platforms, including consoles and mobile devices, broadening its reach and accessibility. Influence on future games. PUBG set a standard for Battle Royale games, influencing future titles in terms of gameplay mechanics, map design, and overall experience. The game's success encouraged ongoing innovation and evolution within the genre, leading to more diverse and refined battle royale experiences for players.